There are a limited number of single and package tickets available for upcoming Bulls games. Go to the nearest ticket booth or visit the team's website to secure your tickets today. A reminder, we hope you'll come and join us for our January day. The 13,000 fans in the arena will receive a chance like that. Arrive early in the family and get inside by Bay, the pool, and they love the pool. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Bulls" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concerns immediately. Fans don't miss out on future Bulls home games.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things. Colin Sexton comes in for Okoro, and Simon is subbed in for Ivy. Hunter's checked in for Sacramento. MP comes in for Russell Westbrook. Taking a look at the Kings. MP is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And here's Simons outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. MP, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
Outside for Sexton. Another 3 for Chicago.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Kings trail by 7. MP outside. Pass to Hunter. MP, a screen on Sexton. Back to MP. The kick to Hunter. Sacramento passing it around. Clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Collins with the rebound. Chicago leading by 7. For 3, Sexton. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Here's DeRozan. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Sexton, that's good.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Outside LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. MP up top. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. DeRozan, good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Hunter. Back to MP, and the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a "I made it" moment.
Chicago with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You look at the Jazz, They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
I think for the Kings, they're in the lower end of the rankings and headed down. Not the position you want to find yourself in. Now we'll see if they can stabilize in the coming games.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Collins. Yabusele comes in for Buzelis. And Miller subbed in for Giddey. And another miss by Sacramento. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 10-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Here's Monk. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Bulls leading by 10. Miller outside. Smith outside. And here's Simons outside. Pure from three-point range. Simons got 8 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
MP, the pass to Hunter. To the middle. Pass to MP. Blocked! They retain possession. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Bulls. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Gershon Yabusele out there with Smith. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Asenge in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now Sexton. 9 points in his last outing. To the paint. Blocked! Hunter against Williams. Hunter passes to MP. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. Right side, Sexton. Off with the layup. Kings trail by 13. Hunter passes to MP. The layup misses.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Dillingham's checked in for Chicago. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. In third, Chicago. The Kings, fourth.
You know, you really didn't want to send either team to the line if you had any ideas about winning.
For 3, Sexton nails it from 3. Sexton's got 11 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
MP left side. Outside Hunter. To the wing on the left. MP, a screen on Yabusele. Back to MP. Right side, Sexton. Out to Simons. Let's go with a 3. Pass to Dillingham. Launches a 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the 76ers, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Okoro is checked in for Sexton. Ivy comes in for Simons. And it's Josh Giddey in for Dillingham. Monk for 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Pass to Ivy. Back to Giddy. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, don't forget now, Giddy possesses considerable height at his position, which makes him a threat to score down low.
And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Unforced turnovers. He'll drive your coach insane.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for the Kings. Smith with a screen on MP. And it's Giddy missing.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And the basket by Monk.
Being proactive inside. Monk not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Monk against Ivey. Great D that time from Monk.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Chicago leading by 18. Outside Giddy. Ivey against Hunter. Smith with a screen on Hunter. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivey's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
MP, the pass to Hunter. Back to MP. Deflected.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Yabusele. Back to Giddy. Okoro outside. Puts up a 3. Hunter with the rebound. Kings trail by 20. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to MP. Outside Hunter. Back to MP. Pass to Hunter. Over Okoro. And another miss by Sacramento. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And Jalen Smith earns his keep here in the NBA as a great utility big man.
Well, he sure does, B.A. Look, if you need size out there, Smith is your guy. He knows his role and he works hard, pulls down rebounds, and he offers a little bit of floor spacing as well.
Collins, he's checked in for Yabusele. From deep, Giddy drains the triple. Giddy's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
MP, the pass to DeRozan. Up and over Smith. Chicago with a rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Giddy. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Another one for Giddy. His confidence level has been sky high tonight, looking to score the ball.
MP, the pass to DeRozan. Back to MP. And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got his first basket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Now here's Okoro. Monk covers. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3. Dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's the Bulls delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to...
Oklahoma City hasn't been at full strength. Without Holmgren, this team loses the game-changing link. His 7'6".
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Chicago Bulls.
Their passing was...
Thanks for joining us.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see. Chicago going with a whole new group out there. Sacramento also making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Murray, and MP subbed in for Westbrook. MP against Simons. MP, a screen on Miller. DeRozan passes to MP. Stolen by Miller. And so in the game for the Kings, the vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's MP in at the point. And that one good. Smith's got his third basket on the night right there.
Right through his man. Smith bullying his way for 2.
MP finds Levine. Now Hunter. Back to Levine. Sacramento passing it around. Simons with a steal. Here's Miller. Knocked loose. Sacramento has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Hunter passes to MP. MP, a screen on Yabusele. DeRozan finds some space. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you, Brian.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Yabusele. Three-pointer. Hunter with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. MP, the pass to Hunter. Back to MP. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's Simons with the ball for Chicago. Inside. Here's Smith. From down in the low post, it goes. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Listen, yes, Jalen Smith can make a triple, but at his core, he's at his best down low.
Levine passes to MP, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And for the Bulls, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one.
Help me out!
And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in the game. And coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
Smith finds Simons. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Simons got 11.
Well, Simons is a terrific three-point shooter, even from that extended range.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's MP. And no good. Great D that time from Simons. Here's the Senge. Hunter covering. Now Simons launches it. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Kicks it out to MP. Outside Hunter. Back to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the Bulls, with 1 playoff game win in the last 8 seasons, the lowest total over any 8-year stretch in franchise history, Stan.
Well, yeah, they've hovered around 500 for the last 4 seasons and been really competitive. But the problem is you can get stuck in that middle. Now, going young, can they find a path back to relevance?
Smith passes to Simons from the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Monk. To the inside. Pass to MP. The rebound by Yabusele.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
There's Simons with a three. No good that time. Sacramento has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Hunter. He's off on the layup.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Checking into the game for your ball.
And here's Simons outside. That shot, no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls just dominating the opposition as they made. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Patrick Williams, Colin Sexton out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Kershawn Yabusele, and it's Smith in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, keep it simple. Get Smith the ball near the rim. Good things will happen.
Smith's gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. To the middle. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Sexton. Takes it inside.
He's shifty. Sexton can get by you if he's given a lane.
And the Kings shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Back to MP. Pass to Monk. Sacramento passing it around. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. MP outside. It's Monk on the wing. Sabonis with a screen on Sexton. And it's Monk missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Sabonis against Simons. Unable to get that one. Sabonis with some nice D. MP finds Hunter. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Chicago. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Soft touch off the glass.
And someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around the hoop.
Sabonis.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Smith passes to Sexton, pulls it in from the elbow, and it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Hunter against Smith. MP, a screen on Smith. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
Sexton passes to Smith. Yep, that one's good. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's MP. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
On the wing, Sexton. Monk covers. Sexton, that's good.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Inside. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by MP. 16 points for Domantas Sabonis. Simons against Sabonis. Simons up top. Outside for Sexton. The three. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
MP to pass to Monk. Back to MP. Uses the glass on the layup.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Pass to Yabusele. Simons outside. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
MP, that one's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. And Sacramento shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds now. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here's Simons. Smith outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Turns it over there, but that's his 1st of the contest.
So it's the Bulls winning this. Easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their...
Kind of a mixed bag for you tonight, MP. You were able to get back on track offensively, but you guys came up short. What do you think needs to change?
Well, to be honest, we need to get off to a better start. If you get your confidence up early, you can ride that kind of wave into the end of the game. And that's on me, though. I got to be a better leader. I got to get everyone involved from beginning to the end.
Sounds like great teamwork. Thank you, MP.
It will be. Thanks.
Ryan, back to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce.
special giveaway at our next home game. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will get their very own Mango t-shirt. Be sure to attend our next Bucks home game, everybody. The first 15,000 fans will get a Bucks backpack. The National Basketball Association and the Milwaukee Bucks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. If there's more asking to range of any destructive behaviors such as fighting throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court of
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs.
Making a switch here. MP's checked in, and so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. On the court right now for the Kings. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Levine is out there with MP. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And a wide-open look for Porter. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
The instincts and anticipation, great effort here by Giannis.
MP with it, out-guarded by Giannis. MP finds DeRozan. Over Prince. Again, the miss by the King.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. And here's Levine on the wing, MP. And here's the fast break. Porter against Levine. Here's Rollins. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Rollins got his second basket of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Got to be careful.
This is his first free throw of the game. Milwaukee leading by 7. We've got Green. Portis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And there's Jackson. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Nails the wide open jump shot. He's got 6.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
To the middle. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Green with a screen on MP. Latrey. Thomas, no luck. The Kings trail by 7. Down low. It's tipped to the inside. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Thomas. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Back to MP. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
And with how...
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bucks on top, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
When I look at Milwaukee, this is the battle we want to see. How do they measure up to a tough opponent?
Yeah. Let's take a look now at that first half we just saw from the Kings. Man, that was close.
You love to see this kind of chemistry.
And that about wraps it up.
We've got second. He's checked in for Sacramento. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Antetokounmpo dishes to Porter. Driving in. Here's Rollins. Milwaukee. No good that time either. And here's Levine who brings it up for Sacramento. 8-point game on the court for Sacramento. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's MP in at the point guard.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Back to MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Levine for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Prince's shot is good.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
MP against Porter. MP sends the screen for DeRozan. Here's MP. Over onto the Kumbo. And it's DeRozan missing. Bucks leading by 9. There's Porter with the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And stolen by Prince. Pass to Giannis. Turner with the screen to the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Levine from 13 feet. It goes down. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Rollins with the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
MP kicks to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
Antetokounmpo against Murray. Prince, right side. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
They're getting a lot. operates outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The Kings trail by 13. MP with a screen on Prince. And DeRozan kicks to MP. MP sets the screen for Levine. Here's MP. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 6 points for MP. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Antetokounmpo playing strong inside.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
MP passes to Murray. He's looking for MP and finds him. Bucks leading by 13. Antetokounmpo dishes to Porter. Here's Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
MP passes to Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. MP kicks to Murray. MP sets the screen for Murray. They get it again. Out to DeRozan. From deep. Unable to get that one.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And that one's good by Porter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Kings trail by 18. MP passes to Levine. MP with a screen on Rollins. Here's MP. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
MP dishes to Levine. Here's DeRozan. Rollins grabs the board. Rollins got 4 rebounds in this game.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. MP kicks to DeRozan. MP sets the screen for DeRozan. MP, no good. Milwaukee leading by 20. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you guys.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And the basket by MP.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
This Kings squad is struggling. MP passes to Levine. Screen by MP. Fires it up. Levine can't hit. Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Porter, no luck.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Murray. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
Oh, Keegan Murray. Hopefully we'll be seeing that in the dunk contest one day.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Antetokounmpo against Murray. Giannis inside. No good on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Inside, here's MP. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. MP's got 10 points in the quarter. Bucks leading by 21. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
MP kicks to Sabonis. MP passes to DeRozan. To the middle. Sabonis gets the bucket. Sabonis has got 6.
Oh, man, with how skilled Sabonis is, you can't forget that this dude is giant. He's 6'11", 240. It is tough to knock him off his shot.
From deep, Prince. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. MP dishes to DeRozan. No good off the front iron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Porter against MP. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. DeRozan's shot is off.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Finished off by Porter.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. MP kicks to Murray. MP with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. MP passes to Murray. Back to MP. That's in there. Murray with the assist. MP's got 12 points in just the second half. Milwaukee leading by 23. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. The kick out to Porter. Jacks up a 3. He scores a 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He shot the ball 11 times.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
And that one drops. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Giannis. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a 6th sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Green is out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And for Sacramento, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. MP with a screen on Kuzma. MP in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
To the inside, here's Green, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
MP with a screen on Thomas. Westbrook, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. Pass to Green. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Over in the corner, Portis. Out to Kuzma. Outside, Green. Outside, Thomas. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
MP passes to Westbrook. Back to MP. It's stolen by Green. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Kuzma. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
Turner's checked in for Portis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Giannis outside. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Hunter, the pass to MP. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Down low, Green finds Turner. That one drops for him. Turner's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
MP passes to Westbrook. For 3, Hunter. Milwaukee with the rebound. Green with the ball. The shot. And again with the rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
MP against Green. There's the lob at Kumbo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
MP kicks to Westbrook. MP with a screen on Thomas. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
MP with a screen on Thomas. Hunter for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Kings have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Hunter's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Now here's Giannis. He's guarded closely. In GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
MP's shot is good.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Green deciding where to go with it. Drops in the tray.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Jang, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And a change for Sacramento. Sabonis is checked in. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and Green slams it in.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. DeRozan passes to MP. Inside, and stolen by Portis. Kuzma finds Jang. Back to Kuzma. Sabonis against Portis. Outside Thomas. 6 to shoot. Portis a screen on Levine. Thomas, good.
You don't want Thomas to heat up from out there. This man is a microwave scorer.
MP against Green. Levine passes to Murray. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
DeRozan dishes to MP. DeRozan. And just miss after miss right now.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
That's good from Thomas.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real...
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball.
Disappointing loss for you and your team tonight, Andy. What's your evaluation of your performance? You had some good moments, but not enough.
Thank you once again for coming out tonight and supporting your teams. Please be sure to get home safely.
Yo, these kind of games are worse than a straight-up blowout because with those, at least you just forget about it, call it a bad night, and you move on. But tonight we had chances. We just didn't follow through on them, especially me. This one's going to bug me until I get out there next game and win.
We'll be there watching, MP.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.
enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behaviors at this time. Going out with us, using inappropriate gestures, entering...
Welcome from the mile-high city of Dip. And now with a few games in the books, Clark, are we fully back in the swing of things?
Well, I can't speak for you, B.A.
Completely new group here for the Nuggets. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Taking a look at the Kings. We've got Domantas Sabonis. Zach LaVine out there with MP. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Back to MP. And stolen by Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brown. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Brown can finish above the rim with no problem. Yes, indeed, he can bounce.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Brian, back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Got a hand on it. LaVine against Brown. MP, the pass to Sabonis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
Back to Johnson. Valanciunas with a screen on Hunter. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Kings. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year. Here's MP. It's tipped. Stolen by Valanciunas. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Brown is deceptively explosive. And you can surprise defenders with that burst he has inside.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to craft effective lineups. Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserve.
He's a big factor. Shams, thank you for the report. The Nuggets with another miss.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
And stolen by Brown. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Denver. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
That was absolutely their game to lose. And that's the thing about this league. Anyone could win on any given night.
And, you know, in the last few seconds of a close game, you can forget about who's the favorite, who's the underdog. That's all meaningless stuff. You know, late in the game that's close, it's anybody's ball game.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Jones, he's checked in for Holmes. And Murray subbed in for Brown. DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
The Nuggets lead by 4. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Murray. Counted. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And LaVine throws it down.
What a marvelous athlete LaVine is, soaring off the ground with ease for the jam and looks so good floating in the air.
And he comes up with a bucket. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
MP finds DeRozan. Back to MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Five on the clock. Here's Brown. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
On the wing, Murray. Outside Jones. Here's Valanciunas. Again, Denver scores.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of...
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Denver leading by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Johnson. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. To the inside, Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
To the middle. And he dunks it down.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
MP up top, defended by Murray. Back to MP. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. Taking a look at some numbers here for DeAndre Hunter. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Denver leading by 8. Murray for 3. From distance, Jamal Murray.
Well, I tell you what, Jamal Murray's so good at rocking his defender to sleep as he's setting up that pull-up jumper.
Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
Outside Johnson. Down low. 4 on the clock. And here's Brown for 3. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Kings trail by 14. MP, the pass to DeRozan. Here's MP. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And again, Denver with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Nuggets, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league. Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Najee comes in for Brown. Hunter passes to MP to the inside. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Denver leading by 13. Jokic with a screen on MP. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
So it's Denver now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Murray, nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
MP, the pass to Levine. MP, a screen on Brown. Back to MP. And stolen by Murray. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Johnson against Hunter. Johnson passes to Jokic. Here's Murray. Again, Denver scores.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Kings trail by 17. On the wing, DeRozan. Screen by MP. DeRozan passes to MP. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Murray. Sabonis with some nice D. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Denver leading by 15. Brown passes to Jokic. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. To the middle. Back to MP. Sacramento passing it around. Count that one. Sabonis has got 8 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Murray. Murray just relentless inside.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Kings trail by 15. Out to Sabonis. Back to MP. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Murray passes to Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Classic Jokic move right there. The defense is drawn to him inside, so he sends the ball right back out. He plays with such a high IQ.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The kick out to Johnson. There's the 3. The rebound by MP. Kings trail by 14. Outside Levine. Back to MP. MP making his presence felt.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Murray passes to Brown. Off target from 3-point range. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. Denver grabs the miss. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, those were fine.
And So it's Denver. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And the Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Nuggets.
When you could shoot the...
That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half. We'll go for a different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Gordon. Johnson comes in for Watson. Brown, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brown subbed in for Murray. Denver leading by 14. Taking a look at the Kings. Zach LaVine out there with MP. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Brown inside. He's guarded by Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Jokic passes to Brown.
From the moment that Christian Brown entered the league, he's played big, important minutes, winning the title with the Nuggets as a rookie.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 19. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Cameron Johnson out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him. On defense, Sacramento. And he lobs it up. LaVine with a steal.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Murray. Here's Valanciunas. Murray deciding where to go with it. Here's Brown. Offensive rebound.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Free throw good. Here, the Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 18.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And Sacramento making a change here. LaVine's checked in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nuggets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
This season series will be 3 games, and they've set the tone with the win here against the Kings.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jamal Murray.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Oh, it's off target. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Kings. It's an 18-point game. Now MP. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim. So it's Denver now. They led the game at one point by 20. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Pickett. Brown fires. Now Johnson. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawless.
Obviously a tough loss for UMP. What stands out as the biggest thing going forward?
We'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next.
I don't think we have to go back to the drawing board or anything. We know what we wanted to do tonight, and we know where we came up short. I need to rebound better, first of all. If I do that, it'll make my teammates' job a lot easier. Clean up some stuff like that, and we'll be good. We'll win more games.
That's right, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian.